Hey, what's going on YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be giving you the best NBA 2K26 dribble tutorial. This tutorial is for tall guards, but don't worry, if you're a small guard, you're still going to be able to do everything that I'm doing in this video, except there may be a couple better animations that you could use instead. And if you're wondering, I'm playing these clips so you can see them in actual gameplay before we head to the my court. These are just some clips from the ones court in the stage. Yeah, these moves are extremely hard to guard, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do them. Now that you've seen some clips, let's hop straight into the my court. This is going to be a raw, unedited dribble tutorial for you guys. All right, so now we're back at our my court, and before we even do any dribble moves, let me show you guys which animations I have. If you want to do all the dribble moves that I'm going to be showing you in this video, just copy these animations. You can take a screenshot of this and then just copy them exactly. All right, cool. So after you got those animations equipped, we can get into the my court, and here we go. All right, so I'm gonna try my best to show you these dribble moves from the easiest dribble moves to the hardest. All right, so the first move that I'm gonna show you is this Jimmy Butler crossover. And there's different variants. Like, I'm pretty sure there's Trae Young. If you're a small guard, you can put that on and get an even better animation. But this one's really good for tall guards, and this is the animation that you get. All right, so I'm on Xbox, but this is gonna be the same for PS. So I have the ball in my left hand, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flick diagonally up to the right, to the opposite hand. So diagonally up to the right, and we get the Jimmy Butler crossover, okay? Diagonally up left, we're gonna get it again. And you can spam this move just like this. We did lose a bar right there. I think it's like every 3. Okay, so it's every 4 times you spam that in a row that you're gonna lose an adrenaline bar. I just tested it. But yeah, this is the first move that I'm gonna show you. You can do a lot out of this move. You can just do this, go right out of it. You can get a little speed boost. Then you can go into a fadeaway. You can do a lot of stuff out of this move. And this is the move that I probably use the most in this 2K. You can also get this between the legs move as well. It's not really as good as you can see. And it's also harder to trigger. But what you're going to do for that is you're basically going to flick your right stick to the opposite side a little bit under the middle. So a little bit under 3 if the ball's in my left hand. A little bit under 3 and you'll get that between the legs. And then the same way the other way. A little bit under 9 and you'll get that between the legs, or you'll get that behind the back. Next move that I'm going to show you actually is the behind the back. Okay, so this is the Coby White behind the back. There are different behind the backs. There's a few that are good, but I still like this one the most. Behind the backs this year can get ripped kind of easily, so I'd be careful with it. I wouldn't spam it. I'm never really using the behind the back too much, but it's definitely an easy move to do. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna flick diagonally down to the opposite hand. So if the ball is in my left hand, then I'm gonna go diagonally down to the right, and I'm gonna get that behind the back. Diagonally down to the left, to the right, to the left, and there you go. Very, very easy move. You can spam this move. And like I said, later in the video, we're going to do some combos. So you could even do Trae Young into Coby White, and then you could shoot it. All right, the third move I'm going to show you is the step back. Probably could have showed this second. This is probably the second move that I use the most. So step back, I use Devin Booker. There's also another one you can use. I think it's Luka, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, this move creates so much space. As you can see, you can Trae Young snatch. How you do the snatch, and don't forget to hold turbo when you're doing this as well. Again, I forgot to say to use turbo, but yes, use the turbo for the behind the back too. So to do this step back, you're gonna hold turbo and you're gonna flick straight down with your right stick, and that's how you get the snatch back, just like that. You can be running up, let go of everything. I do this so much, snatch, and it's just free. It's free every time. Come up, snatch, bucket. Come up, snatch, bucket. All right, so now I've showed you the crossover, the snatch, and the behind the back. Okay. All right, the fourth move I'm gonna show, I do this move a lot. This is gonna be the Lonzo ball crossover. And once I'm holding turbo, I'm going up with my left stick. I'm going to run up the court, flick diagonally up to the right, and I get that Lonzo ball crossover. All right. Now this move is really good. I use this all the time in ones. I use this all the time in every single game mode that I play. Ones, twos, threes, rec. It doesn't matter. This move might need to be nerfed. Okay, guys, this is the secret sauce that I'm putting you. I'm not really putting y'all onto it because everybody knows it, but okay, come on. Up, diagonally to the left, Lonzo cross. And it might not look like that much right now because there's not a defender, but I'm sure you guys have seen people do this move. So I have the ball right now, diagonally up to the right, Lonzo ball crossover, because this move also doesn't really get ripped that much. It's one of the most effective moves in the game for sure. All right, so the next move I'm going to show you, this move is really good in ones because you start holding the ball. Like, you're always going to start holding the ball, but you can do this in any mode. So have Coby as your triple threat style, and then we're going to actually use... Actually, I'll show you guys in a second. Okay, so the first thing you do is you're gonna do a jab step. Don't hold anything on your controller. Flick your left stick diagonally up to the left. That's gonna give you a jab step. Okay. After this jab step, we're gonna do a spin move out of it. When I'm flicking my stick diagonally up to the left, we're gonna spin out of that same spot, out of that same like 10 to 11 spot, and we're gonna rotate our stick counterclockwise, and we get that spin. Okay, very, very effective move. Okay, here, boom. And then there's honestly a lot of moves you can do out of it, but there's two moves that I like to do out of this move the most. And these are just gonna be two moves that I previously showed you, okay? All right, so I have it. I'm gonna jab step, and then I'm gonna spin, rotate counterclockwise. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a Lonzo crossover right out of it, okay? So watch this. Jab, boom. Jab, spin, Lonzo. Okay. That move is very, very hard to guard. It's very, very hard to guard. If you're guarding somebody that can shoot, that can drive, 3-level scorer, middies, fades are OP this year, I mean, it's gonna be incredibly hard to get a stop. So I'm here, boom. Diagonally up to the left with the Lonzo crossover, okay? We're probably midway through the video now. If I'm not explaining things very well, leave a comment. I'm gonna do my best to respond. So we have that Lonzo crossover. Another move you can do out of this is jab step, spin, and then snatch. Oh my gosh. So you have two counters from this move, depending on how your defender reads it, right? So if you have this in the spin move, you can go into a crossover like that, or you can spin and you can snatch, and you can get a bucket, right? And there's one more move you can do out of this. It's with the Lonzo crossover. I would call it like the GB3 specialty because I see him do this move all the time and it's so tough. So what you're gonna do is jab step, spin, Lonzo cross to the side, and then you can just fade right out of it. It's nasty. I'm not gonna lie. It is nasty because people are not gonna expect you to Lonzo cross and then shoot that leaner, that fadeaway, okay? And it's on the baseline. It's extremely hard to contest. So having all these different moves in your arsenal is gonna help because he's not gonna be able to read you because you're gonna have different counters, right? You're gonna have different counters to your main moves. Next one I'm gonna show, it's extremely simple. It's gonna be the walkback. So for the walkback, it doesn't matter which hand the ball is in. You're gonna hold your left stick down and you're gonna flick your right stick up just once. So flick the right stick up and it's gonna give me that walk back. That's one of them. This is another one. Let's see what else. Another one. So there's different variants. I think there's like 3 or 4. See if I can get the one. Okay, not that one. That one I really like right there between. My favorite walk back is this one though because it just gives you so much space. It gives you so much space in the least amount of time basically, making it the best in my opinion. You could do tray, snatch, tray, walk back. So let go of everything and then do the walk back. And then you're gonna get the walk back. Oh my gosh, it's tough. It's tough. Next move I'm gonna show you, it's the Jordan Poole breakdown combo. I'm not holding anything on my controller. Now I'm holding turbo and I'm flicking my right stick up once. And it's gonna give me that. Okay, it's gonna give me that. This is what I see most people do with this, is they'll go cross, or they'll go, hold on, they'll go escape into that, and then they're gonna snatch. So just like that. So Jimmy Butler, Jordan Poole, Devin Booker, and that's kind of like your starting move you can do. Like, I do that a lot on ones, and then just shoot out of it. Or you could do something like this. You could go bang, bang, oh, hold on. You could go bang, 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 bang into the, oh my gosh. That's tough. A. Ugh. Little combo you can do as well. I saw this one from Young Dirk. A lot of these dribble moves, the people that I learned my dribble moves from were GB3 and Young Dirt. Go check out their stuff. But this is, look at this. So you go with the Jimmy Butler, and then right after you take that first step, you go into the Lonzo before you even dribble. So it's not going to give you, it's going to be much faster, and it's going to be much harder to guard. So if you go diagonally up to the left and then you take that dribble and then you do it, it's not going to be as good. If you go like this and then do it, it's not going to be as good. But if you do it instantly after that first step, it'll like kind of glide you into it. All right, so there's only a few more things that I want to show. I want to show the momentum dribble. Before I show you the momentum dribble, we all know the momentum dribble from, 2K17. That was prime momentum dribble in 16. Momentum dribbles this year, they are flashy, they look cool, but they do get bumped very, very easily. So you want to make sure you're not like the defenders like not playing super high on you, or else you're just gonna do it. Like you're just gonna do it, and they're just gonna get a bump steal. So I'd be careful with that. This is probably the hardest move for me to explain, or one of the hardest. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna flick your right stick up, not holding anything. So this hesitation, I think this is Anthony Edwards. You're basically gonna move your left stick to the direction that you're moving. So the ball's in my right hand. So I'm flicking up, I'm moving my left stick to the left, and then I'm also going to be holding turbo just after I flick up. So just like that. So I'm flicking up, I'm moving my left stick to the direction I'm moving, and I'm holding turbo after I flick my right stick up, just like this. And it takes a second to get down. It's a lot different than it used to be. Once you get it, you'll get it. Just lab up with it for a few minutes. Once you get it down, you can spam it as well. So I'm flicking up, going to the direction to the left with the left stick, and holding turbo after I flick up. Just like this, really quick. And you can spam it. I don't really know why you would spam it, because it's not very effective. It's fun to do though. I do it sometimes, but yeah, again, you can do a ton out of this move. You can go momentum snatch. This is probably my favorite move. You go momentum and into the Jimmy Butler. It looks pretty clean. And then what you can do out of that is you can go momentum Jimmy, Devin, momentum Jimmy into the Lonzo. You can do a lot. But when I tell you guys, before I started practicing, like it is very different when you're taking screens versus ISOing. Like it's gonna take time to get good. Okay, you're gonna have to lab up, you're gonna have to practice. You gotta put in the time, man. You gotta put in the time. Okay, all right, so I'm pretty sure I've showed you guys everything that I wanted to show you before we get into the L2 cancel. Okay, so the L2 cancel is definitely the hardest move that I'm gonna be showing you. Okay, so what you're gonna do, if the ball is in my left hand, say I do a Jimmy Butler, it can be any move. So Jimmy Butler, what we're gonna do, let me just show you what it's gonna look like first. This is with the Devin Booker snatch with L2 cancel. So you're going this way. Oh, I'm over here. Your defender's over here, snatch. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, and I'm gonna take the midi. So how you do this is, if the ball's in my left hand, I Jimmy Butler diagonally up to the right. I hold sprint still. I'm with the left stick. I'm running. I flick up and down instantly. Okay, get me behind the back that time. And when you're flicking up and down, you keep the left stick in the direction that you were already moving until your player does the move, and then you change your left stick direction, if that makes sense. So I'm here, I'm holding my left stick right still, and then I switch. I switch after the move. So I'm here, up, down, up, down, up, down. And that was the hardest part for me to learn, is when it's really the left stick, because flicking up and down on your right stick, it's not that hard. I feel like it's the left stick that's harder, because if you're trying to spam it too really close together, then you got to get your left stick and your right stick in coordination. But yeah, this move is very hard for me to explain, but if you just do it enough times, you'll get the hang of it. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then you could do the same thing with the behind the back as well, with the Coby White. Just like that. So the L2 cancel is basically just flicking up before you do that move. So you can do it with the Jimmy Butler as well. So right here, I have the ball in my right hand. I'm holding turbo. I'm flicking diagonally up to the left, and then up diagonally to the right, up diagonally to the left. And that's going to get you that other L2 cancel. I think the snatch is honestly better. it's better this year. Like this move is better than that move. They're both really good actually, but the snatch is definitely easier, I would say, because it's just up down versus up diagonally to the left. I definitely don't mess up as much when I'm doing the snatch back like this, but you can do this one too. This one's not bad. So yeah, now you can combo up, you can do whatever you want, you can get crazy. Oh, I forgot to show you that Devin Booker snatch back. I forgot. Bruh. The Devin Booker snatchback, holding turbo. Basically, you just don't want to let go of anything this time compared to the snatchback earlier. You don't want to let go of anything on this one. You just hold turbo and then snatch back. Keep moving up with your left stick until after the move. You're just going to flick down on your right stick. That's all you're going to do. While running, flick down on your right stick and it'll do that move. You can do a lot out of that move. You can go like this into it behind the back. You can do this and then fade out of it. That's what a lot of people do. But yeah, you can go crazy. You can lab this up. There might be better dribble moves out there. I don't know. Oh man. Wow, you can also do one more step back. You can actually do one more step back. So the other step back you can do is just running side to side and then you flick down on your right stick. Running side to side, flick down on your right stick. It's going to give you that step back. It's actually a really good step back. I like it. I don't use it that much, honestly, though, anymore. Because it is kind of predictable, I guess. I don't know. Man, the more this video goes on, the more dribble moves I remember. Okay. This one I just learned about. It's like, I think it's Klay Thompson's hop jumper. So it's not in the dribble moves like section. It's going to be on the left column of your whole animation page. Yeah, the Klay Thompson, if you have the ball in your right hand and you're running to the right, hold turbo and hold your right stick to the right just for a second. It'll give you that. And you can speed boost out of that, okay? You're not flicking your right stick to the right, you're holding it for just a second to get that. Like that. And then if you go to the left, same thing, hold it for a second. And you get those animations. Oh my gosh, last move that I gotta show you guys. If you're holding holding turbo and then with your right stick, if the ball's in your right hand, flick to the left and then flick down immediately. You get that move. Same thing, so this time flick to the right and flick down, you're gonna get that move. And this move is pretty, you can spam it. So it's basically just this move when you're running forward, but you can just do it without having to run forward and all that. You can just do it like right here, stand still. You can spam it too. It's kind of a harder move to spam. All right, there's 3 in a row. All right, so I'm pretty sure that is all of the dribble moves that I got for you. Psych! All right, yeah, so I'm pretty sure that is all the dribble moves that I got for you guys for this video. If you did, again, if I did forget anything or if you need help with something I didn't explain very well, just drop a comment. I'll do my best to respond. But yeah, other than that, just lab up, go crazy. Yeah, if I did help you out in this video, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a like. It helps boost the algorithm. Other than that, I hope you did enjoy and that you have a blessed rest of your day. This is my first 2K video in months, so I'm curious if anyone made it to the end of this video that has previously watched me or subbed. If so, comment down below buckets just because I'm interested. Until next time, peace.